Member representing Saple at the Delta State House of Assembly, Honorable Chief Felix Uremesir Anirah, has responded to a statement made by APC Chief 10 in Saple, Chief Paulinus Akpeki. Chief Akpeki, who spoke to Rero TV in an interview after an APC rally prior to the March 6th chairmanship election in Sapele, called out Chief Anirah to show his constituency projects after the lawmaker had labeled the APC as a group of jokers. Here is the moment Chief Akpeki made the statement.
As I speak to you now, I want to state very clearly and I want to ask, where are our projects for Sapele local government? Where are our projects for Sapele local government? Somebody who claims to call people a bunch of jokers, if you are right, I wasn't there, had the opportunity to use his constituency project to provide development to the area. But as of today, it's on record that it is DESOPADEC that supplied benches to Sapele local government.
Chief Anirah, however, has responded swiftly, emphasizing that most of his projects in Sapele are being sponsored from his personal pocket and are there for all to see. This is what Chief Anirah had to say.
Well, I don't like joining issues with people I consider to be my senior in age, but it will be necessary to react because what he has said is completely false. He said that I was given money to carry out constituency projects, and the monies and the projects cannot be found anywhere. I want to disabuse the mind of the public that in the first place, I was never given a dime by the state government to complete my constituency project. I financed it from the beginning to the end. And at the end of the project, I thought the state government would reimburse. But up to this moment, as I speak, they have not. And the project was completed 100%. And I added for additional facilities to help the young kids in those schools, more particularly electricity and water. I gave them a borehole, which is not part of the project and is still functioning till today. I make bold to say that it is not my character to collect money before I execute projects. In my private capacity as a businessman, I completed a lot of projects before I went to demand for money. And that is what I did in this instant case, because it is my constituency project and I had to complete it before putting in my papers. And up to this moment, I've not been paid a dime. So he's completely wrong. He's a joker. I don't know he was a commissioner like he claimed. I didn't see any project he brought here. When he was commissioner, he was entitled to projects. Which of the projects did he bring to Sapele? I would like him to tell us. He was in government for about 20 years. I would like him to quickly tell the people of this constituency where he's from, the projects he brought while he was in government. He was chief of staff. He was a commissioner for housing. He was, name it, from 1991, in fact, he has been in government. So let him tell us where he at least put one or two of his projects and let us see. The facts I've stated, they are verifiable. You can go to the Ministry of Finance to cross-check if I've been paid. So I dare say the project is there, Ethiopic Secondary School. It speaks for itself. When it was commissioned, when I handed over to the Ministry of Education in November, I'm sure most papers and media houses carried it. So he does not come to Sapele often, so he may not actually know what is going on.